Setting prices correctly? Hi, this is Vita Evelyn, publisher of WABoomers. Today we're going to discuss the question, how much should I charge? If you're charging too much, you don't get any clients, and if you're charging too little, you're not going to make enough money. So what's the right balance? We're going to go over 8 steps to setting your prices. Number 1, decide if you're a commodity or a value service. A commodity is any price-based service. For example, if you're bidding for graphic design jobs on Elance, price is the determining factor in most cases. Value is when you're building a brand. The price is dependent on the value to the client. For example, a graphic design for a Fortune 500 company is not going to be dependent on a couple of cents. Number 2, check market rates. Use Elance or Odesk and Craigslist, or really all three, to figure out what others in your field are charging. Try to determine the medium and the maximum, aka the standard rates and the upper end of what people are willing to pay. Number 3, evaluate supply and demand. Determine your specialty within your market. For example, a freelance writer specializing in finance topics. Look around and see if there are other people offering similar specialties. What are they charging? The less supply and the more demand, the more you can charge. Number 4, determine your hourly goals. How much do you want to make? Let's use an example of $50,000. How many hours will you work? Well, you're willing to work 40 hours a week, and that comes out to 2,080 hours per year. Or if you take 2-week vacation, that's 2,000 hours for you. Really not likely to take a 2-week vacation if you're just starting out. Now divide the $50,000 by 2,080 hours and you get $24 per hour as your goal. Number 5, determine billable hours. Running a business is a lot more than just client work. You need to manage a website, you need to do a lot of marketing and answering emails and maybe preparing some quotes. Determine the percentage you work on unpaid business tasks. If you don't have one right now, or you're going to have difficulty deciding what they are, then assume 50%. If your hourly goal is to earn $25, then you need to charge at least $50 for each billable hour. Step 6, factor in costs. How much do you need to spend? You're going to have website expenses, travel expenses, etc. So you need to actually put those in. Number 7, choosing a pricing model. You could get paid per piece as a copywriter, per hour, virtual assistant, or per project like a graphic designer. What's standard in your market? Number 8, start low, then raise your rates. Start at a median rate or 10 to 20% below. This will get you your first paying clients, fatten up your portfolio, give you your first batch of positive feedback, and establish your credibility. When your working hours are 80% of capacity, raise your rates. In summary, you need to decide whether you're a commodity or a brand. You need to research market prices, supply and demand, and a pricing model. You need to figure out your costs and add them to your hourly rate to come up with your billable rate. Also, start low, then raise your rates. What's next? Go to waboomers.com. While you're there, join as a free member and download your special report.